So in today's video, I wanted to cover something that has been trending over on Twitter these past 24 hours, and that is skill-based matchmaking within Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Yes, it is back. I was very surprised that it was in the alpha, but hundreds and thousands of people over on Twitter has been tweeting that they pretty much see that skill-based matchmaking is within the alpha and that it's sucking the life out of the game. Now, first of all, before I get into all that, what I wanted to do is explain the gameplay in the background. It's going to be 191 kills to 0 deaths in Black Ops 2. This was recorded like 7 years ago, so I do apologise for the quality of the gameplay. And the reason why I decided on Black Ops 2 gameplay is because one of the Treyarch developers has pretty much confirmed that yes, skill-based matchmaking is within Black Ops Cold War, and it was within Black Ops 2, and I was just sat here like, wait, so I was a master prestige, I was being able to get 191 kills to 0 deaths, and this isn't the only good gameplay that I have, by the way. In Black Ops 2, I managed to get stuff like an Executioner Nuclear, which was the pistol shotgun. I managed to get 186 kills to 0 deaths, 180 kills plus with the S12 shotgun and stuff like that, and I was just sat here thinking to myself, I think this is pretty much the first time that a developer has confirmed that skill-based matchmaking is within Call of Duty, and he's done it in an incredibly bad way. So we'll get into that in just a second. What I wanted to say as well is that I pretty much said a couple of months ago that skill-based matchmaking will be within Black Ops Cold War, and it will be the same as Modern Warfare because apparently that is the best system that is generating the most amount of money for the developers and for the publishers. But that doesn't necessarily mean that it's best for business, because it's creating a very, very toxic community, and that is pretty evident over on Twitter. So the reason for this video is that I'm hoping it will reach the right people over at Treyarch, Activision, and even other developers that create multiplayer games, because it isn't good for business. It is just a terrible system, and hopefully my viewpoint will explain this very perfectly. So over on Twitter, Martin Dolan, who is a Treyarch developer, confirmed that skill-based matchmaking was within Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, and Black Ops 2, and I pretty much doubt that is the case, or at least if it is the case, it is definitely not as strict as that it is within Modern Warfare and of course Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War. Now, it's very important to stress that when I was playing Black Ops 2 back in the day, I was getting high kill games. I was getting very high kill games. In fact, I got various world records, as I'm doing the quotation marks in the year, and I managed to get a lot of really good games. And during this time, I wasn't lobby surfing, I wasn't reverse boosting, yet I was still able to get these games on a very rare occasion. Which pretty much proves that although skill-based matchmaking might have been within those games, it's not as severe as it is today, because well, in Modern Warfare I've not even had a nuclear, and that just pretty much proves that the severity of skill-based matchmaking is very, very extreme in these later Call of Duty titles. Another thing on Twitter as well is that I posted, if it was in Call of Duty Black Ops 2 and it was as it is today, that game would have also been garbage because the skill-based matchmaking system would have just ruined the game. Now, let me get onto my points on why I think skill-based matchmaking is bad. I know there's a lot of arguments out there that people say, oh, it's for the new players or it's for the players that can't play that well, and although that, yes, that is what the system is for, it doesn't necessarily make the game better for them and better for everyone. Now, let me very quickly explain. Back in the days of Call of Duty Black Ops 2, I had a few different classes. I had my pub stomping classes where I'd have the likes of the MP7, the PDW, maybe a sniper rifle. Then I had a goofy class like an S12 because I was going for high kill games with random weapons. And then I would always have 2 to 3 different classes where it would be my super try-hard class. I had a class with a thermal LMG with smoke grenades when I came up against clans. I had a class where it was just the AN94 so I could at least hold my own in a match. And that is what made the game fun, is that every time you went into a brand new lobby, you didn't know what you was coming up against, and that's what made the game fun. As of today, when I'm playing Call of Duty Modern Warfare, or now even the Black Ops Cold War Alpha, I know that I'm going into that game up against 6 or to 12 other high skilled players, and I need to use the AK-74U, or I need to use the sniper rifle because those are the best guns in the game. And that's how gaming shouldn't be. I don't understand the argument when people say, oh well, it's for the poorer players that can't get high kills and stuff like that. Well, I came from a background, and pretty much all of you guys probably came from a background where you played Black Ops 2 for the first time, or whatever your Call of Duty title may have been, especially back in the day, where you picked up Call of Duty, you learned the game, you learned what worked best, and you managed to make yourself a better player, and skill-based matchmaking had nothing to do with that. So I really don't understand the argument that skill-based matchmaking is for the better, because quite simply it isn't for the better for the community, it's only for the better for Activision and their wallets and pretty much any other developer that have introduced skill-based matchmaking. I played Apex Legends religiously on the first few months of its release, and a lot of people did over on YouTube as well, but as soon as skill-based matchmaking was introduced, it sucked the life out of the game for so many people, and a lot of people have not played it since. So I really don't understand why developers feel the need to incorporate skill-based matchmaking, because it creates a very, very toxic community, it creates a very small player base because a lot of people move away from the game, and overall all it does is better people's wallets instead of being what a game should be, and that is fun. And over on Twitter as well with Martin Dolan, I'm really finding it difficult to even believe that his tweet is true, and if it is true, it is on such a minute scale that he shouldn't have even put out the tweet. Why would you say that skill-based matchmaking was within Call of Duty Black Ops 2 when it clearly isn't? It just isn't in Black Ops 2, and if it is, it's on such a minute scale that someone like me with a Master Prestige can go up against people like you're seeing in the background on a very limited basis, but at least that was there, and that was creating variety when I was playing the game, and that is what made the game fun. It wasn't the fact that I was pub stomping on noobs every single game, it was the fact that I had the opportunity to come across a lobby where I could drop this amount of kills, and that is exactly what makes gaming fun, is not knowing what is next in the next game. Another point to this as well is that all of the weapons they add in the game, all of the perks, all of the kill streaks, why do they do it? Why do they add all of these different variables? It's because it makes the game fun, but when skill-based matchmaking is within the game, it just doesn't. I mean, you might as well just give us one assault rifle, one SMG, one sniper rifle, which is the best within its class, because that is what everyone is using anyway in my lobbies, because they're all using the best weapons. So I'm hoping that this is coming across in the right way. I know that I've kind of gone on a bit of a rant towards the end, but I'm a little annoyed that I believe this is the first time that a developer has confirmed skill-based matchmaking within a Call of Duty title. I'm just annoyed at the way that it's been done, because it clearly isn't the same. If skill-based matchmaking was in Black Ops 2, for example, it isn't the same as it is in Black Ops Cold War, and I think that a tweet from a developer like this is very misleading, very out of context, and I think that it's pretty insulting to a very intelligent community. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. And I'd really like to know your thoughts on skill-based matchmaking as a whole as well. I think that if it was within Black Ops 2, it's very clear that it is not as strong as it is today. And if it was within Black Ops 2, just give us that back. It was very fun. It created variety. Maybe once a night I came across a lobby where I was able to get one of these high kill games, but then also I was able to maybe sweat it out in the next game because I came up against a full party, or I was was able to just sit back and relax because the lobby wasn't that bad. But these days, every single game that I play, I need to use the best weapon, I need to jump shot, drop shot, and do everything that I can just to go positive because I'm up against the sweatiest MLG players in the world. But let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below. I'm pretty much sick of ranting now, but hopefully you guys do understand the point that I'm making, and like I said, I'd like to know your thoughts down in the comment section below. If you're not subscribed, please do so. Hopefully when Black Ops Cold War does release, I'm going to be keeping to a very tight schedule, uploading a lot of content for you guys. So yeah, that is pretty much it from me. I've been on this session. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.